So now I'm going to give you a quick overview of the remote control and what all of the buttons on the front and side do. The first and most important button is this power button. You can turn the drone on and off by pressing and holding this power button. Press it and then hold it again and it will power back up. The next most important button is this return to home button. If we push this and then hold it while the drone is busy flying, it will immediately fly back to home and land. The big sticks that we have on the front here, these are to fly the drone. The left stick in the default mode, if you push it up, will take off, push it down, will go down, and then left and right will make it rotate. The right-hand stick, if you move it left and right, that'll make it strafe from left to right. And then the upwards and downwards makes it move forwards and backwards. Looking at the front of the remote control, we have a bunch more options. This here is the mode switch. So when you're holding it, it's by your left-hand finger's trigger. This switch here will dictate what your drone can do. On the Phantom 4, we have the position hold mode, the sport mode in the middle, and the attitude hold on the far left-hand side. And so when you're busy using Drone Deploy and it tells you to flip the mode switch into P mode, that's what we're talking about, and that's P right there. Around here, you have a couple more buttons to control the camera. This will let you start recording a video. So if we press that, you'll see it started to record a video now. And press it again to stop recording the video. This here controls the gimbal. So when we move that, you'll see that the gimbal will start to either face down or start to face up. Now on the right-hand side, there are a couple more buttons and toggles. This pause button here will stop taking photographs, and this button here, if you press that, that will take a quick snapshot of an image. This toggle here, if you roll that, you'll see that the exposure is busy changing. So this will make my image really dark, or if I flip it the other way, it will make it really bright. So that changes exposure compensation. If you have the camera in a manual mode, this will then toggle instead things like the shutter speed and the ISO. And if you click it, it will flip between them. So these buttons on the front are not going to be particularly useful when using the Drone Deploy application because we control the camera throughout the entire flight, and we also want the images to be very consistent, so changing things during flight is not going to give you good results. But it is important to realize that if you do accidentally touch some of these buttons, it could either stop the camera capturing or it could change your camera settings, which will provide some inconsistencies or like light and dark patches in your imagery. Right on the front of the remote control, we also have the USB ports to plug in and unplug my iPad. And there are a couple of buttons at the bottom that you can program to be custom. And that's about all you need to know about the remote controller.